Hello, my name is Alicia Mukallef and I'm an immersive support teacher within the Secretariat for Catholic Education. I am going to be delivering a set of short videos addressed at educators and parents alike. During these videos, I will be introducing and speaking about different maths resources and tools that you can make good use of during your lessons in class or whilst helping your children at home. These resources and tools are very simple, yet they guarantee to offer your children plenty of hands-on fun while helping them visualize and understand better mathematical concepts. And this all helps your children to develop a strong number sense. Today we're going to start off with the 10 frame. It is called a 10 frame because it is essentially a frame filled with 10 squares. With this very simple yet effective tool, children can learn as well as reinforce many fundamental mathematical concepts. With the help of 10 frames, children keep track of counting, they see number relationships, they can add and subtract, they can understand place value very well as spot number patterns. So now we are going to speak about how we should use and fill in a 10 frame. Basically, you need the 10 frame, of course, and any counter that you might have at home. Over here I have pulled out some plastic squares and some buttons, but you can also use bottle caps, you can use cubes, beans, pasta shells, and anything that you might have at home as long as the counter that you choose fits inside the squares. Some might also ask, how should I set out the 10 frame? Should it be horizontal? Can I place it vertical? Will it work just the same? Yes, of course. There's no hard and fast rule how a 10 frame should be set, as long as it is convenient and it makes sense to your child. Now, when we look at a 10 frame horizontally, we are seeing 2 rows of 5. So, let's say I ask my child to count out 4 counters. And my child starts to place the counters wherever she feels like. Over here, she showed me that she knows how to count, and yes, although they are not placed in a row, but they are all over the 10 frame, it is still correct because I am asking for the value of 4. And these counters are showing me the value of 4, so over there I know that my child knows how to count reliably. As the child grows older, I can encourage her to place the counters in the first row, one next to the other. We call that systematically. Like this, it is easier to see if the number is bigger or smaller than the 5, which is the milestone over here. If we are using the 10 frame vertically, we of course can place them anywhere we like, and we still have the value of 4. However, when a 10 frame is vertical and children place their counters in pairs, it naturally leads the eye to the idea of addition. So, speaking of addition, with 10 frames, it is very easy for children to see how counting and numbers relate. Let's say we've got a 10 frame with 3 counters on. And the child adds 1 more. Now she has 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means that 1 more than 3 is 4. Again, It makes no difference if the 10 frame is used horizontally or vertically. Using 10 frames, children can also explore and discover how different sums can make the same number. We call these number bonds. In this case, we have explored the number 6 and found out the different combinations that can make 6. We've got 4 plus 2 or 2 plus 4. We've got 5 plus 1 or 1 and 5. 3 and 3. These all give 6. Using 10 frames, children can also learn their doubles. Once children understand doubles, it is very easy to add near doubles. Over here I've got 3 plus 4. Now 4 is just 1 more than 3, so very easily children can double the 3 and add 1 more. When learning about odd and even numbers, children will notice that odd numbers do not come in pairs, unlike the even numbers. When using 10 frames, the number shapes make the facts easy to remember, and in any case, the children can see each number in relation to 10. Once children are ready to work beyond 10, introducing teen numbers is easy using 10 frames because children can visualize and understand very clearly what makes up a teen number. The first number here, which is a 1, is not a 1 unit, but it is a group of 10, whereas the 4 units is indeed the 4 units. So children will not say 1 and 4, but they would know that a 14 is made up of a 10 and a 4. Building numbers helps children understand the place value of each digit, be it a unit, a 10, and eventually beyond. Once they grasp this concept well, children would be then ready to work with bigger numbers. It is all about strengthening the foundations. Let's recap what we said about 10 frames. In this first session, we looked at the 10 frames and how important they are in our children's learning and how effective they could be. However, with the examples that I brought to you, we just scraped the surface of how much we can actually do using 10 frames. In other sessions, I will be going into more depth with different mathematical concepts so that you can make an even better use of 10 frames. I hope that you enjoyed the session and that you found it useful. Keep following us for more.